Here's why nature deficit disorder should be considered a real medical term, because we have real medical consequences. Who thinks obesity is a problem right now? Obesity in children is a problem right now. We are seeing an epidemic level of obesity in children. And the largest contributing factor behind calorie intake is lack of exercise. The two are completely connected. Everyone focuses on the calories in food and soft drinks. Well, you know what? When I was a kid, most kids couldn't get enough calories in a day, right? Kids were, you go to the end of your Little League game and you put down 7 pizzas in front of these kids and it's not enough. They couldn't get enough calories. Now we live in a world where kids are dying from too many calories. That's because they're not active. You can't be active on the couch. Real physical activity and the kind that has the most impact takes place outside. And then of course you have the correlating heart disease, diabetes, hypertension. Moving forward, time inside also increases depression and several other mental and cognitive issues. One of those has to do with the lack of sunlight. Sunlight is an important stimulator of several hormones in your body that actually trigger the whole process of becoming happy, alert, and focused. That's because sunlight tells your body, hey, it's daytime, it's time to be up, it's time to be alert, it's time to get out there and find food or whatever it is our caveman ancestors were supposed to be doing. The sun is what tells our body to do that. It's what tells our body to be active. Without the sun on us every day, we feel down, we feel dry. Whoever wakes up on a cloudy day and just kind of goes, I don't feel very good. That's real. That's not just your mind playing tricks on you. That is a very real thing. You're not getting that essential dose of sunshine. This is a crazy one, which is myopia. We're seeing an epidemic level of myopic children. And this happens from never having enough time to focus on long distances, to see horizons. The place where we're seeing this the most is in China, where kids never get beyond the horizon of tall buildings. Okay? And if you don't have the opportunity to look at those mountains way down at the ridge, your eyes begin to gradually lose their capacity to do so. Your eyes will adapt to being just really focusing on the things that you normally focus on, the stuff that is close to you. Right? So kids need to have that opportunity, especially while they're developing and growing, to see distances and to not have everything right up to their face. Osteoporosis. We're seeing children with soft bones. This comes from two things. Again, sunlight, which stimulates the vitamin D that helps you build calcium in your body. And then the other thing is lack of impact. Did you know it's really important for kids to do this many times a day? That's what builds up the resilient in all your bones and joints. If you don't have it, you don't have a fully developed skeleton. You have to have impact. You have to jump. You have to run. You've got to land hard and cry and dust yourself off. It is essential. And then finally, buzzword, right? ADHD. We're all dealing with this all the time. Everybody's got ADHD. That person has ADD. I have ADD. My grandpa had ADD. It's like one of our favorite labels at the moment. And it is a real thing. I'm not belittling it at all. But oh my gosh, you won't imagine what happens to it when these kids get outside. It's amazing. It's like, inside, you are a problem child. Outside, you are the leader. I'm telling you, the kids that we today label as ADHD, if we were still living as hunter-gatherer foragers in the woods, they would be our leaders. They would be in charge, and they're not having an opportunity to be their full selves. They're standing by that window, and they're just going, I want that! And we're going, why can't you pay attention? Right here, do you see what I'm doing here on the board, right? They need that. It is that letting that kid out of that cage. It's so essential. And again, we now have study after study after study proving that these symptoms, as we call them, disappear when kids have enough time outside. Now, the saddest thing about this picture is that aside from ADHD, those top 4 throughout all of human history have been associated with one thing, and that is old age. These are things that were only supposed to be diagnosed in elderly, not children. We should not be having to rush children to hospitals because they're in cardiac arrest. But it's happening. And it's because they're not getting outside. They're not getting the physical exercise. They're not having the opportunities to really, truly be a child.